Yo, what's up everybody? It's Legend of W here and I'm playing Uncharted 4 multiplayer. Since this is the open beta, everybody can go ahead and try this open beta right now. So just simply go to the PlayStation Store and download your copy of the open beta, which is available right now. I'm not sure how long it'll last. I believe it will be just for this weekend. So today is March 4th. I believe it might end in March 6th or maybe Monday, March 7th. But I'll try to let you guys know as soon as I find confirmed information regarding about that. But anyway, my initial reactions of the open beta so far are positive. I am enjoying how smooth the open beta has been so far in my gameplay. The connections overall seem to be good right now, but then again, a lot more people might be playing this game and then we will see a lot more issues come up. But in my experience, after I'd say around 2 hours of playing the open beta, so far have been pretty good. I would even say it's kind of lagless right now, lag free. But then again, it's just me, not 100% sure. But I did not experience any disconnections, so that's actually pretty good so far. I know that there are a few people that I've noticed online in certain forums that have reported that they're getting disconnected, but in my experience, I didn't get that, so I guess I'm lucky or whatever. But anyway, gameplay so far is pretty cool. I like some of the new mechanics in the game. They are pretty good. It does get pretty chaotic once you start activating some of your I would say specials or perks. I don't even know what to call it right now. So basically you earn money, with the more kills you make, the more, or I would say the more knockdowns you do and KOs, you earn more money, which you can spend on activating certain things for your character depending on what's your setup. Now, unfortunately, I wasn't able to make my own custom class because I think it's not available yet. I don't even know if it's not going to be available in the open beta, but I guess I'll just have to play a little bit more to find out. I don't even think there's a leveling system in this game. I mean, I had a few matches and it doesn't seem like I was leveling up at all. But anyway, so far, there are some pretty good features, as I mentioned earlier. It does get chaotic, depending on like how well your team plays or how well the enemy team plays. So, matches could be rather fair, or they could get very one-sided depending on like the skill of the player. So like I've had like a few matches where like it felt like the matches were pretty even, and then there were matches where my team would get overwhelmed by the enemy and vice versa and such. So overall the gameplay definitely could use some improvement, and I hope to see some of that improvement when Uncharted 4 comes out. I believe it's May 10th or May 6th. I forgot the actual date already, but I know it got delayed because it was supposed to come out in April. Let me just have a beer right now. That feels good. Anyways, let's talk about something that kind of bugs me a little bit about this open beta, and it's the damage output of the guns. I've noticed in my gameplay that I preferred the assault rifle class in the game. So this consists of the AK-47, which in my opinion is a much better overall gun than the rest of the guns that I've tried out in the game. The FAL seems to be pretty powerful, but somehow I feel like it still doesn't easily kill the enemies. So I feel like even though it would have some high damage, it doesn't really knock out these players down easily. But then again, in general, it feels like the entire game is pretty much bullet spongy, as I like to call it. The players all feel like they could take a lot of bullets to the head, as well as myself, because I noticed that I was getting shot here and there, and I thought I was a dead man, but I didn't end up dead at all. So overall, I feel like it's a little bit unfair on both sides, and it would have been nice to see you know, the guns become a little bit more powerful. You know, just buff it up a little bit so that way, you know, when you get a headshot, it really does count. But I'm not thinking, just like in the other games, I don't really think Naughty Dog is really trying to go for a super hyper realistic type of gunplay. But anyway, that's just my opinion about it. So let's talk about the maps of the open beta. So far, I feel that the maps are well balanced, well designed, perfect for 10 players, because they're not too big and not too small. There are a lot of places where you can get ambushed, as well as many places where you can ambush your enemies. So, you know, just have to play carefully and strategically sometimes, even though there are players that will just, you know, run and gun all over the place. But I would recommend to, you know, try to stick with your team here and there at times, just in case, you know, if you guys get ambushed, and that way, you know, you could get the gun up on the enemies, as they might, you know, have gotten hurt and all that, and it's, you know, better to, you know, be around your teammates just in case if you need to revive them. But overall, I would say that the open beta so far has been pretty good. I'm pretty satisfied with the maps, and of course some of the customization you can do in the game, even though I'm pretty sure there will be a lot more ways to customize your character, which I can't wait to see. My only thing that I mentioned earlier that I'm not too favorable of is the damage. I think, you know, the weapons could use a nice little buff, you know, just so, you know, it doesn't become too much of a bullet sponge party, as I like to say. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed the video for today. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I'm gonna see you guys in the next chapter. Peace.